Welcoming you on behalf of the hosting city Rotterdam, here are the Alderman for Culture and Participation, Rik Grashoff, and the Youth Mayor of Rotterdam, Andrea Moreira Santos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here in the cruise terminal in Rotterdam. Home to 174 nationalities, Rotterdam is called the City of Diversity. I'm very glad that the Unity of Strength Award show is celebrating its 5th edition here in Rotterdam. Tonight, people will be rewarded for initiating diversity projects. And this evening is about the strength and positive influence of diversity. Rotterdam is proud of its multicultural character and uses its diversity as a driving force. Good progress is being made last years in participation by most groups in this city. A big number and still increasing number of young Rotterdam residents from many different backgrounds are being very successful. Diversity is increasingly determining the creativity and ability to innovate of our city. I find it interesting to see that our young people are far more capable of coping with diversity than the older generation. They see diversity as an opportunity, not as a problem. They illustrate a new way of living together instead of living apart together. Young people cut across lines of race, culture, class, gender and age. And so we better can speak of our society as being intercultural instead of multicultural. In Rotterdam we are increasingly seeing a strong intercultural mix of people in which differences of origin are not denied or hidden, but rather contribute to mutual interest and respect for each other. This is our dream of the cosmopolitan city, open-minded, critical, easily moving in international circles, where diversity of origins leads to mutual respect, inspiration and creativity, where you can call yourself a Turkish Rotterdammer, a homosexual Rotterdammer, a Moroccan Rotterdammer, what kind of Rotterdammer you are, and that with pride. Because Rotterdam's identity is defined by its diversity. A city where everyone is welcome, everyone feels at home, where everyone belongs, but at the same time does not feel patronized or morally pressured to conform to one single bourgeois morality. A city where everyone has equal opportunities to develop themselves. Also a city where there is no place for discrimination, where you can escape poverty, where there is a healthy balance between individuality and common responsibility towards society. A city in which diversity leads to creative new products and services that strengthen our economy. A city that draws people to it from all over the world due to its cultural wealth and diversity. This is Rotterdam as a real leading intercultural city. And this year's edition of the Unity Is Strength Award Festival is about young people and diversity. The nominees are a good example of all of us, young people who show their involvement with our society. Rotterdam aspires to interest young people in each other and in their environment and to empower them to participate fully in our society. Rotterdam is the first European youth capital this year. And we need all our citizens, the young but also the old, to create an environment that supports mutual understanding. The future of our city depends on this. Tonight's examples show that the young people deserve a serious position from which they can discuss our society in their way. And for that reason, I'm very proud that I can introduce you to my younger colleague, the youth mayor of Rotterdam, or as I dare to say, the mayor of youth of our city, Mrs. Andrea Moreira Santos. To you the floor.
Thank you, Rick. As Rick already said, this is a year for the youth, because the youth can cope more with diversity than the older people, but we need the guidance because we haven't experienced everything yet. And while the older people get caught up in their routines and handle from out the experience they have had, they can learn from us to come out of the box and do something else. We can learn from them to find guidance in our lives, because it is a chaotic road. Rotterdam is a wonderful city. I'm an intercultural Rotterdammer. I'm from Brazil, came to live here. And most people say best of both roads. I say best of all roads, all 174 roads in Rotterdam. This is a year that we have together look at the future. It's a beginning of changes for the youth. Without changes, there's no progress. So 2009, we have to begin the changes in Rotterdam to best, the things better for the youth. Thank you very much and fun tonight.